I'm Andrew Edwards, and you're watching Gear Live. Being able to monitor your home no matter where you are offers a tremendous amount of peace of mind. But these days, many people are also worried about relying on cloud services from Google, Ring, and others that may leave your private data exposed. In this video, I give you a look at a system that offers the best of both worlds in the Lorex 4K Smart NVR security system. What is going on, Tech Squad? Andrew Edwards here, editor-in-chief of GearLive.com, and as I mentioned today, we are talking about the Lorex Smart 4K NVR security system. And this set in particular features 4 4K smart security cameras, which also include deterrence security features. Now, in this video, I'm going to be giving you my top 5 features of the Lorex security system and why I think it makes sense to give a system like this a serious look when determining the best security monitoring options for your home, especially in this day and age when privacy is a major concern. Before we get started, let me give a big thank you to Lorex for sending over the system and for sponsoring this video. Now, before I give you my top 5 features of the Lorex security system, let me give you an overview of what you're going to find in the box. First, you get the cameras. As I mentioned earlier, you get 4 of these 4K Ultra HD Smart Deterrence IP cameras, which give you a 111-degree field of view and record in high dynamic range to give you great video quality. The cameras are IP67 rated, which means they'll work even in harsh weather conditions in temperatures as high as 122 degrees Fahrenheit. Along with the cameras, you also get a quick start guide, a mounting kit, and a Cat5e Ethernet cable for connecting each camera to the NVR. Speaking of which, you also get the Lorex N841 4K network video recorder. And this set in particular includes an NVR with 3 terabytes of storage and uses a security grade hard drive that's meant specifically for 24/7 monitoring and is enough to store 11 days of continuous recording from the 4 cameras at 4K 15 frames per second, or it can record 1 month of motion recording instead, which means it's only going to save the footage where motion has been detected. Along with the NVR, you also get a power cable, USB mouse, Ethernet cable, HDMI cable, and a quick start guide. All right, now let's move on to my top 5 features of the Lorex security system, starting with smart home integration. Smart home integration of devices like cameras adds a nice level of convenience when you want to access them. With Lorex, this means that not only can you pull up both live and recorded video feeds using a display that's connected directly to the NVR, but you can also access it on an Apple TV or Google Chromecast that's on the same network. You can also quickly access footage and features with voice commands using both Amazon's Alexa and the Google Assistant. This means you can ask Alexa or Google to show you the backyard camera on a Nest Hub or an Amazon Echo Show. You can ask them to turn the lights on or off on a specific camera, or you can even ask them to sound the siren alarm on a camera as well. And of course, this is all just using your voice. Moving on to the next major feature of the Lorex Smart NVR 4K security system, let's talk about privacy. With the Lorex setup, all your recording and footage is stored directly on the NVR, which remains in your possession. There's no requirement to send your camera feed to any cloud service provider, nor do you have to pay a monthly storage fee or cloud service fee in order to store or access your recordings. Instead, everything lives on the Lorex NVR, which you can physically access anytime and view right on a display or by using the Lorex Home app. Even better, you can use the system with or without connecting it directly to the internet. In other words, if you don't want any of your data to be accessible remotely at all, and you only want to be able to use it on site, you don't care about things like notification alerts, you can keep it 100% offline. When it comes to privacy with Lorex, the choice is yours, and that's a rare thing to see these days with smart camera devices. Next up, let's talk about some of the additional smarts built into the system, namely smart vehicle and smart person detection. Lorex algorithms are able to identify the important objects that might be moving within the camera's line of sight. When you're relying on motion detection, it's a safe bet that you care more about a human being or a vehicle pulling up to your home than you do branches in the background that are swaying in the wind. The Lorex Home app will only send you a push notification and image screenshot when a vehicle or person is detected on your property, reducing false positives by moving debris and animals. And of course, all motion alert footage is accessible in the Lorex Home app by using the Smart Search function. All right, next up, feature number 4 on my top 5 list of the best features of the Lorex Smart 4K NVR security system. Let's talk about the communication and smart deterrence features that are built into the physical cameras. The Lorex security cameras feature a built-in speaker and microphone, allowing you to record audio along with video, but it also allows you to listen in on the audio live and even communicate with others through the camera with two-way talk through the Lorex Home app. On top of that, the cameras also have 2 super bright LEDs built right into them. And these you can customize to turn off and on a schedule or to be automatically triggered by motion. And there's even a strobe light setting as well. The remote triggered siren is also super cool. It's something that you can use to maybe stop an intruder or a trespasser in their tracks. And you have an option to trigger that also in the Lorex Home app as well. And the last major feature I want to talk about with the Lorex Smart 4K NVR security system has got to be full color video, even at night. With other smart security cameras that I've used, you get vibrant color during the day, and then you get a black and white night vision mode. This isn't the case with Lorex cameras. Instead, you get color night vision, which preserves full color even in low light conditions, as long as you have some ambient lighting. Now, this will let you see things like the color of someone's clothing or the color of paint on a car, which could be helpful if you're trying to identify a trespasser. So there you have it, guys. Those were my top 5 features of the Lorex Smart 4K NVR security system. Again, if you want something that can cover the entire perimeter of your home, that gives you extra privacy that can be kept offline, but does also have a bunch of smart features if you don't mind being online, you may want to bypass the more entry-level stuff by some of the other smart home device makers and go directly with Lorex. Any questions you guys have about the Lorex system or smart cameras in general, drop them down in the comments below and I will meet you there for further discussion. Don't forget, if you want even more tech throughout your week, be sure to subscribe to the Geared Up podcast. That is the podcast that I do each and every week with John Rettinger, where we cover the latest in tech, gadgets, and gaming. So if you want even more Andrew Edwards and or John Rettinger with you when you're on your commute, Geared Up is the podcast to subscribe to. Speaking of subscribing, don't forget to subscribe here to this channel to stay up to date on all future videos. Until next time, thanks so much for watching as always, guys. I appreciate your support. I'm Andrew Edwards, and I will catch you in the next video.